Well, I'm sure all of you have heard the news by now. I saw this like 6 in the morning. I think it's right when it was announced. In fact, when I saw it, it was like the Japanese tweet, and then it took like a few minutes before I saw the English tweet. But I wanted to wait. First of all, I was busy, but I wanted to wait. And even when I was free, I was like, I'm gonna let this fester because I want to see what comes out of this. And yeah, no one has any clue. There's been no leads, no leaks. It's not like when Terry came out, we went to the website and we saw like, hey, this website's been updated and it says SNK for the fourth character. But I think this time Nintendo's managed to do this completely leakless. Now, here's the thing. Banjo and Hero got leaked, but they got leaked right before E3. And basically every leak that said that a character would be revealed at the Game Awards has been completely destroyed because character was not revealed. Leaks involving like Ryu Hayabusa happened where they said it would be before 2020. What's 2020? However, I still think that Ryu Hayabusa could be announced, and my main reason to think so is because, well, first of all, Nintendo and Team Ninja are fucking best friends. They love each other, but also like Koei Tecmo in general, Nintendo loves them because of the Warriors games are always so successful, and it helped the Fire Emblem Warriors and the Hyrule Warriors. That helped the Warriors brand so much that I do believe that's why we're getting Persona 5 Scramble. And Persona 5 Scramble, I just watched the most recent trailer that's in Japanese, and it looks like they're treating it like a full-blown sequel. And I mean, it's got like these crazy like text, all this text like social link stuff in between the battles. So it really is like they're really going all out with this game. It seems to be the most complicated and advanced Warriors game I've seen, and I've played a lot of them. I actually really like these games, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about Smash. But when you think about Terry, and you think about other characters, like to me, Ryu Hayabusa is way higher up on the food chain than Terry is. So the idea that we can't have Hayabusa because he's not as popular or whatever, well, Terry's in the game, and honestly, I think Hayabusa is probably on Bayonetta's level of popularity. I think they're around the same level because they're just from like hack and slash games. But Bayonettas are on Nintendo consoles, and they're also very hot and popular right now. People really like them, and people are really waiting for Bayonetta 3. But Hayabusa, he's in his hack and slash games that were pretty on fire at a point. But you have to remember, he's also got these NES classic games. He's one of the classic NES characters that a lot of people probably really want in the game. And if they did him, it would be really cool because then we could have a classic look as well as a modern look. And his moveset could be a mix of in between everything. Sort of like how Sonic is a mix of everything. And even Mega Man's kind of like that too, even though Mega Man games are all taken from the classic Mega Man games. Because other Mega Man games that aren't like classic Mega Man are like totally different characters, which is kind of nice for Smash that Capcom did that with Mega Man. So I still think Hayabusa could make an excellent character. However, again, all leaks regarding Hayabusa, you can throw them completely out the window. I mean, and all the leaks involving Cosmos as well, you pretty much just get rid of that too. I mean, there's not a single solid lead right now. And I know a lot of characters were being deconfirmed supposedly. And as time goes by, I always think like as time goes by, we kind of obscure and change the rules a little bit. I mean, for a long time, we were all saying Hero would be the second character because of the Brave stuff and because of the shield that the Dragon Quest guy tweeted about or whatever. And like Kirby was in the picture or whatever. Like we all were like, no, it's got to be Dragon Quest. But then after a while, we're like, nope, it can't be. It's got to be something else. It's not Dragon Quest, not Dragon Quest. And we were, we should have just gone with our original gut instincts. We all were guessing it would be the hero from Dragon Quest, and it was. So, what's my gut instinct about the fifth character? I'm not necessarily saying it's Hayabusa because there's not any real solid leads on it, but I think Hayabusa does have a chance. But he's not like my most. He's probably the character I'd be least shocked to see. It's sort of like when K. Rool was announced. I was kind of thinking the week before, like it'd probably be K. Rool because Ridley's in the game now. So it only makes sense for K. Rool to be added too. Like there's really no reason to choose Ridley and not K. Rool. And also it's just an easy pick that we could fill out the roster of more Nintendo characters with. And then we could save some of those third-party picks for later. So like it just made a lot of sense to do K. Rool at that time. And when I finally saw him, I was like, it's so awesome. I can't believe it's really happening. But at the same time, not that surprised. I think Hayabusa would have the same reaction too. But another character that everyone's really going crazy over right now is Dante from Devil May Cry. And that's because we were told a while ago to look out for certain dates. And one of the dates involving Devil May Cry to look out for is the 16th of January. And yeah, that's possibly an announcement for, Dante in Devil May Cry. Either way, we're getting a announcement for a new character. So, and that's happening on the 16th. Now, Devil May Cry might have an announcement, or they might just say do nothing, and the announcement will be the Smash announcement. So if there's two announcements that are going at the same time, I highly doubt it'll be Dante and Smash. I don't think it matters if two things are happening that coincide with each other. I think what's more important is just if it just happens, right? Like a lot of people say, like, oh, this is happening, that means this will happen. No, not really. I mean, we got Terry right after Evo happened, and instead of getting Terry at Evo, we had to wait. You know, it just sometimes it's just weird like that. You know, so just because there's like a hint of something doesn't really mean anything. So I mean, who knows when I have no idea, right? But people are saying that is the reason why they're looking at Dante, which does give Dante somewhat of a good look for him. But I'm going with my original gut feeling that I really think Capcom characters are kind of out. I don't think Capcom's going to get anything. They already have way too much content in the base game already. And, I mean, that'd be 4 characters from Capcom if Dante gets put in. Of course, Ryu and Ken are from the same franchise, right? And if anyone's going to get 3 franchises, it makes sense for it to be Capcom. I mean, technically, Sega kind of has 3 franchises in the game. But it's just that you also have to remember that Monster Hunter's in the game, too, because of the trophy. So I mean, I don't know. I think Dante would be a cool fit. I think he would work. Is he super hype and the most hype of the 5th character? I don't know. Would he be broken in OP? Probably. Would a lot of people be playing him? Sure. I do kind of think we're kind of past that point in gaming history, and I don't think that Dante ever really made that much of a mark on gaming history compared to. And I mean, obviously, I know a lot of people really, really like Devil May Cry, especially the classic games, but to me, I just don't really see it as like that important or necessary. But I mean, I don't know. I think Capcom's been kind of deconfirmed as a character with all the amount of content they keep getting, so I just don't think it's going to be a Capcom rep at all. But a lot of people are pointing at Dante, and you know what? It's one of those characters, again, I really won't be surprised if it's him. I won't be shocked. I think they're going to try to do a crazy long fake out trailer thing where we have to like wait for the character who's being shown off, kind of like how they did Hero. So who knows what we'll see, but I mean, yeah. At the end of the day here, you know, when it came to my guess for a lot of characters like Travis Touchdown, for example, a lot of that was writing on the fact it was being shown at the Game Awards, and the fact that it's not being shown at the Game Awards kind of means it really could be anyone. I mean, it could be absolutely anyone right now. But I'm guessing it's going to be a third-party company and whatever. All that matters is that I totally called this, that we're gonna get a Smash presentation style, and almost always when that happens, the character comes out that day. So I'm fully expecting a character to come out tomorrow or Thursday. However, this might be different. This might be where the character is going to come out one day randomly, and it's not going to matter when. But like maybe it'll be Friday because that's when the amiibos come out too, or maybe it'll be just another day. You know, maybe it'll be late in January or whatever. But normally the character comes out that same day, and I think for the 5th character they're going to go ahead and shadow drop him. I don't think there's any problem with that. I think we're all fine with it. And I mean, what's the point of waiting? Like, once we know the character's out, just go buy it. It's not like we need to buy the character day one or whatever. Like, everyone already has the character from the Fighter Pass anyway. So, and then everyone else who doesn't have it, they'll just buy it when they want the character. So it doesn't really matter. So we'll see. We'll see if the character comes out or not. But I'm fully expecting, I think it's more likely for the character to be shadow dropped. And I think a lot of you guys will probably agree with me just because of the fact that every single time we get a Sakurai presentation, a character comes out. This will be the first one where a character will come out the same day it's announced. But I mean, why not? I mean, it's the 5th character, so let's just do it, man. Let's just go for gold. And it'll just be really exciting. And I mean, it's about time. It's just about time. I'm already tired of playing as Terry, man. I'm tired of him. I'm tired when my little brother picks him and beats my ass with him too. I'm tired of fighting Terry. So I'm ready for the next character, man. And I can't wait. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Terry. I'm still super happy he's in the game. And I'm super happy he's a viable choice. He's good against a lot of characters. But yeah, I mean, can't wait for whoever this 5th character is. Now, the question is why is this direct going to be 35 minutes long? Now, the Terry one, I believe, was even longer than that. I think it was like 45 minutes long, and it didn't have another new character or anything. And I mean, Nintendo straight up said, there won't be another new character. They didn't say this time that there won't be another character announcement this time. They said last time they said no new character announcement. This time they haven't said shit about that. And that's because I do have the sneaking suspicion that they will at the very, very end. They might not say who the next character is, but they might say the next season pass will start at this time. You can pre-order it now, or they might just start giving out details about the season pass. Maybe it won't be a fighter pass. Maybe you have to buy them all individually. If you do that, then they don't have to all use the same pattern where in this fighter pass, every character comes with music, a stage, and a character. So this time, it might not have to be like that. Because, remember, Corrin in Smash 4, when he came out, he didn't have a new stage and new music. He just used all the Fire Emblem stuff. So there's a strong possibility if they do another character from an old franchise, they won't make a new stage. So maybe the new stages will just be, maybe they'll just do characters from Nintendo games this next time, and it'll be like, maybe Sakurai will even say that. Maybe it'll say, expect characters from our actual franchises this time. So maybe we'll get characters like, Byleth from Fire Emblem, or the new Pokemon from Sword and Shield, now that Sword and Shield is out. Maybe we'll get Geno, who knows what we'll get. But we're not going to get, but what I'm saying is if they do those characters, they don't have to do stages or songs. Though I kind of am wondering if we're going to get the Geno Mii costume finally for the 5th character, which would be like the most hilarious salt in the wound rub Sakurai could ever do. But at this point, I just want him in the game, and if he comes with music like how Sans did, that would be freaking excellent. And especially if his song was added to all the Mario stages instead of being all the non-applicable Nintendo stages that were like every song just kind of shares, like Balloon Fight, for example. If it was like added to every Mario stage, you got the Lost Woods song, or maybe a second song from Mario All-Star or Mario RPG, that'd be really cool. But I don't know. I don't actually. I am wondering who the final Mii costumes will be. But it's hard to guess this time because we don't know what character's coming with them, right? Normally when the character's coming with them, it makes sense to make guesses of who these characters might be for the Mii costumes. So we don't know yet, and it's going to be, all I can say is they're probably going to be 5, maybe like one more, maybe like 6. So I can't remember how many is there normally. Normally there's like 6 or 7, 5 or 6, because sometimes they come with female alts and they're different, but it's like the same thing. So I don't know, but I am wondering if it'll really be the character and only the Mii costumes and character. The reason why the Terry one was so long, because he went super in depth on that character. The Hero one and the Banjo one were not nearly as long because they didn't need to be. And I feel like the Banjo one had more content in it as far as stuff that's important to know. He went over everything involving Terry so in depth, and then even play through the entire classic mode, which everyone famously talks about. Probably not going to happen. But he also showed like every character cameo for the Terry stage for the King of Fighters arena. I don't think it's going to happen this time. Like, yes, there might be some cool stuff for the stage, but he went all out for Terry. He went like, the only one that comes close to Terry is probably the Persona 5 stage, Mementos, because there's a lot of love and content in that stage too. But I mean, I don't think he's going to go nearly as all out this time for this 5th character. So I think some of that extra time will be dedicated to, if they don't say who the next character is after, because that could be kind of too soon. Maybe they want to save that for later. I mean, E3 is going to be this summer, or maybe they'll wait for another Nintendo Direct. But also just waiting for E3 is a good idea to announce characters, because that gives us a huge break of time in between this season and the next season, and give Smash a time to breathe, where we can just kind of forget about the characters for a little bit. And I mean, who knows, but I think they could at least say what the plan is. They could at least tell us if it's going to be a season pass, how many fighters are going to be in it. Like, expect 4 fighters, expect 6 fighters, maybe 5 again. Maybe they'll all 5 be the same with the stages, the music, and the character. Or maybe some will have that, some won't. Maybe he'll say this time it'll be 5 fighters. However, 2 of the fighters aren't going to have new stages and new music, and 3 will. Kind of like how Smash 4 did. Like, I don't know, because Smash 4 had 3 newcomers with stages and music. It only had 1 newcomer so really it's not the same, but Smash 4 had some returning characters come back too. So it could be something like that. I don't know. But, I mean, there's And also Xenoblade 2 already has music in for the Xenoblade stage. So again, if they want to do like Rex and Pyra finally, it could be something like that too. So again, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say, but these are just all ideas that make sense to me for what we could be seeing. And because it is 35 minutes, again, I kind of don't want to hype too much. I kind of want to remind you guys to be responsible about your hype levels. But no matter what the character is, we're getting the 5th character, so don't complain no matter what. I have a strong feeling it's going to be a cool character no matter what. I don't think it's going to be that much of a letdown. Like, I don't think it's going to be some of the more unpopular characters that some people are suggesting. Everyone who's suggesting the main character from Puyo Puyo, I get why you guys like that character. I kind of like when Smash has funnier characters like that too. But there's still so many characters that make sense to be in this game who are also more popular as far as gaming iconography goes, and also make more sense for to being in this like cool fighting game. That at the same time, like it's like I get why you guys like it, but it just there's so many better choices right now. So don't whatever. I'm pretty sure whoever this character is going to be actually a good, really cool, good character. Though I will say, if I have, I will say that I was afraid that Steel Sea would have too many anime sword characters, and there's only 2 of them, and Joker kind of only barely counts as one. He's kind of more of like the ninja style, like Sheik and Greninja are. Really, Hero's the only sword fighter, and he's got so many zoning and range options. Would you guys be upset if you got another sword character? I mean, we don't have a traditional sword character. We have one that's more similar to Link, and we have more that's more similar to Sheik or Greninja or something, who technically have blades, but not really. So, I mean, really, like Joker has a blade. He's kind of a sword character. In fact, he's probably my sword character of choice. But I mean, yeah, maybe we'll get another sword character, and I'm sure people will complain, but I mean, you got Terry and Banjo, so don't complain too much. And Banjo has disjoints as if he's a sword character. So again, it's like there's no way around it, okay, guys? But either way, anyway, I'm kind of getting way off topic and way off track here because it really doesn't matter who the 5th character is. If you don't like him, you're just going to pick someone else from Smash, and none of the new DLC characters have been so broken that you can't play the game. I mean, there's 70 characters in this game, so if someone gives you trouble, just pick a character who counters them. There's so many different kinds of characters. I was having trouble playing against Terry, so I stopped screwing around and I picked like someone with a sword like Joker, and then I picked Mega Man. I was like, yeah, if I use my character with a disjoint with a blade, or if I use my character I really like who has all projectiles, I'll just destroy you because you're Terry. It's like that's how it is, right? So if there's a character who's really bugging you, you just pick a different character, like just counterplay it, and you'll probably be fine. I mean, obviously this is not advice for like competitive tournament people. They have their own advice. I'm not here to tell them how to play the game, but this is just like me saying to like anyone who's just playing the game and getting annoyed with certain characters. There's really nothing to worry about, man. And we're getting a new character, and I mean it's hard to complain. It's hard to complain when you know more characters are coming on the way. So I'm thinking my main prediction that I'm really sure of is a character being shadow dropped. Again, don't be sad if it's not shadow dropped, but I think it will drop to like Thursday. What else is happening after that? That's when I don't know. I don't know how far it's going to go. I don't know. Honestly, it's very well possible that another character could be announced that for coming for later. We might see a trailer for them too, but I honestly think that I don't see why they would do that right now. They could wait, but if they did announce a character now and then say now you have to wait a few months for them, they could do it like Joker where they drop a new character in April, but instead they could do it around May. And then for E3, that's when they could reveal the next character. And it doesn't have to be 2, because that was the first season, having 2 characters drop was a big deal for E3. But this E3, you could probably just do 1 character. It's not that big a deal. And so, yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so maybe they will reveal the next character. That would be really, really huge if they do. Because then it gives us all something to look forward to while we get to also play this new character. So I don't know what they're going to do, man. I don't know what they're going to do, but either way, it's really exciting. But man, really imagine if the first character of the next wave is something absolutely nuts like Waluigi, And I mean, I know Waluigi's an assist trophy and all, so I wouldn't get like super crazy hyped about that. But I'm just saying, like, they could drop like something huge because a lot of people might not expect something like that. And I'm trying to think of like Piranha Plant level characters. And it's so funny that Plant is in the game, but Waluigi isn't. So I don't know. I don't know what we'll get, but I feel like I feel like if Waluigi gets put in the next Smash game, like the sequel to Ultimate, he's gonna be like right on the fucking front of the corner of the cover. It's gonna be like him and Wario together. That'd be really funny. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I should probably talk about that in a different video, but they could probably do a gimmick with like team-based combat, and then like put Wario and Waluigi together, and that's why the Waluigi's in the game now. And then they could also justify that to put like Tails in the game and other stuff. But I'm getting way off track now. I'm talking about a sequel to Smash. But yeah, just like talking about cool ideas with you guys. Yeah, so I don't have too much more to say because there's literally, like I said, no information to go off. So what are we going to go off of this time? It's kind of just like whatever you think could be there, and no one can say yes or no to any particular character, even though a lot of characters have been deconfirmed. I don't know. There is one important thing to talk about though. On the tweet for the picture, it shows 3 question marks for Sakurai Presents. It says 3 question marks, and then Sakurai's doing the number 3 with his hands. Now I don't want to get too far into this. That's why I'm kind of saving this for the end of the video, because I don't want to get too far into this. I don't want to read really, really into it and have it not be a big deal. This is one of those things where it's like, if it comes to be true, you say, shit, it was true. But if it doesn't come to true, you should just be like, yeah, it was nothing. It doesn't. This is literally, like, I think it's more likely that the next, that they'll talk about how many characters will be in the next wave, or how wave 2 will work, if it's going to be a season pass or not. I think that is more likely than them doing this. But the number 3 could be significant because there's 3 question marks and he's doing the 3 hand thing. Now, some people are reading into that and saying that we'll probably get a character that has something to do with that 3. You won't. The reason why, there's a picture of Sakurai with Suda51, because Suda51 and Sakurai are really good friends. I don't know the context of that picture, but I'm assuming the reason why Suda51 is doing the number 3 with his hands is because he's working on No More Heroes 3. I don't know. I don't know if for some reason the 3 means something else, because if in Japan the peace sign is actually V for victory, you know? So what would the 3 be? Maybe it has something to also do with, whatever. But Sakurai looks like in the thumbnail he's doing like this. It looks like he's doing like a weird dance move. Like he's sitting there looking so funny looking in the picture. So I don't know. I'll probably have that picture up while I'm talking over this right now. You're probably looking at it right now. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that means. But what some people are saying, oh, Crash did that on the logo of the Insane Trilogy. But that's because there's 3 games in the Insane Trilogy, guys. It's called a trilogy. So I don't think it's gonna be Crash. I have no idea what the 3 means. But unless it's Devil May Cry 3. I don't know, man. Because that game's coming out to Switch soon enough. That'd be hilarious, but I don't think the 3 means anything as far as a character goes. But there is something fishy about the fact that it shows 3 question marks and he's doing a 3 on the thumbnail. Now I kind of think that Nintendo just found that grab from like the little presentation he did, and they're just putting that up. Because they seem to do that. They seem to take like him from his presentations and make that the screenshot. So I don't know why he was doing a 3. However, maybe the 3 question marks do represent 3 announcements. And one of the announcements could be considered how the rules of the next Smash DLC work. I don't know what the other one could possibly be from there. But another theory I have is that this is crazy. And this is me being stupid, guys. Is that because we have that leak of the Mii fighters of Doom Guy and Geno, because of the Mii hats are characters from the same games as Doom Guy and Geno, that maybe he'll just say, yeah, Doom Guy and Geno were leaked. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and just announce them now. Of course, he would never say it like that, but he might say, Doom Guy and Geno are coming. There you go. That's the next 2. That would be crazy. That would be insane if they really go ahead and just reveal Doom Guy and Geno are both coming. But that would be 3 character reveals right there. So that'd be hilarious if they do the 5th character plus Doom Guy and Geno coming in the next wave. Now that's way too many announcements. I don't think that. But I do think there is something kind of funny about the 3 thing, because 3 question marks and 3 with his hand. However, again, as far as like how much you should be excited for this, it's kind of one of those things again where it's like if it happens, cool. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know that those threes might be completely irrelevant. There really isn't that much strong evidence for it. It's not like, yes, he does stuff sometimes to troll and be tricky like that, but lately, when it came to Smash Ultimate, almost every single time people were reading too far into it, and the only times where they kind of came up with some sort of a solution of what these announcements could mean, they've always been wrong. Like, or like they always like find it after the fact. Like people are like, oh, there's barrels and ropes. That means K. Rool's coming next direct. Like, nah, it doesn't really make sense. So I would just nah. Like I don't think that there's really too much to read into in this one. I think he's just doing a weird hand thing. I don't know what it means. People in Japan are probably laughing at us right now for even speculating on this. But yeah, I have no idea what it means. I was assuming that Suda51 is doing the 3 because he's working on No More Heroes 3, but I don't even know the context of that picture. And whatever, Sakurai and Suda51 are friends. They're gonna take lots of pictures together. It doesn't mean much. So however, if it was No More Heroes 3, if Travis Touchdown is put in the game, I'll be thrilled. I really want Travis Touchdown. That'd be freaking awesome. So I don't know who the fifth character will be. But whoever it is, they're coming, and they're coming in strong, coming in hot. We're going to definitely know for sure who it is on Thursday and possibly get the character announced on Thursday. And maybe that's the second announcement that he's actually coming out today, or, Thursday, which he would say today during that video. So we'll see. But like I said, I wouldn't read too much into the 3 thing. And I think that's about it for you guys today. I think I'm going to wrap this one up, and I'll see you guys on the next one.